Hello, so today is going to be a pretty cool video because this is actually how to make a basic platform game. So I recently reached over 50 views on my basic Pong game, and I was actually super hyped about that. So today I figured I would, not anybody else, would show you guys how to make a platform game, which is pretty simple. So I'm just going to go over here and change this. You guys can call it whatever you want, but just so you know, I'm going to be using the square sprite. So I'm just going to go and call this Alright, we first do not need this cat because you can try out with the cat, but that's going to be a different time. Then we're going to go to choose a sprite. Make sure you hover over it and go to paint. Then we're going to go to costumes. I'm going to change this costume name to player. And I'm also going to change the sprite name over here to player as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it into a green color, which I would recommend 1891. Oh my god. And 100. This gives you a kind of like a little square, and we also want to click the convert to bitmap button. Then we're going to just make it around half the height of the area. So like, oops, I did not press the square tool. So make sure you press the square tool. This would be big enough to make sure it is centered. Then we're going to change our fill to 0, 0, 0 for the eyes. And what we're going to do is just draw two very simple. Yeah, we're going to redo that. It might take some time for the eyes. Yeah. This is fine in my opinion. So yeah, this is going to be how the player will look. Actually, wait, let me redo the eyes. What I actually like is if we do it like this, because do it like this, it makes it look like it's facing somewhere. That's what I really like about this. So yeah, I would recommend put the eyes somewhere more to here. So yeah, this is good. And then I'm going to, we already named this player. Oops. So then I'm going to go back to my code, and then I'm going to variables, and then I'm going to click make a variable right at the very top, and then I'm going to make this called y speed, and press OK. And then after that, I'm going to go make a variable again, and do this time it's going to be x speed. Now I'm going to make another variable called level to just keep track of the level. Oh wait, I didn't press OK, so I'm going to have to redo that. Yeah, so we created all the variables we need. Alright, then we're going to go to my blocks just to make things a little easier, and we're going to go to block name, and then we're going to make this get things, not things ready. Now in Scratch you can put a space between the words, so define get things ready. So what we're going to put here is, we obviously want this platformer to be, platform guy to be smaller, so I'm going to go to blocks, go to looks, and I'm going to go to set size here, but I don't want it to be 100%, so I'm going to change it to 15%. And set rotation style left right, and I obviously want it to go somewhere, like I don't want it to start in the middle. I want it to start somewhere over here. So I'm going to go to, where's the block? Go to x blank, y blank, but I don't want this position. I'm going to instead change it to, actually 15% is too small. I would maybe recommend like 25. Okay, let's do that. 25 is much better. Do 25 instead of 15, my fault. And go to negative 220 and y0. This will make you, let me just click on this, make you start over there. That's what we want. And we also want to make sure our variables all start at something. So I'm going to set level to 1 because we're going to start on level 1. Then I'm going to just bring another block here. This is going to be for y speed. And y speed and x speed are both going to be 0. Okay, so now that we have put y speed and x speed, we obviously want the backdrop, which we're going to do later, but let's just get this just over with. We're going to go to the looks part and go to switch backdrop to, then we're going to variables and click level, drag it over here, put it in there. So this is the basic code for getting things ready, and I want to move it to the corner. So we have some organized code over here. Next, we're going to click this area. This is the stage area. Make sure you're paying attention. Stage, and we're going to click the backdrops over here. And we're going to click the convert to bitmap before anything else because I accidentally did something wrong. Then we're going to go to the fill tool, go to the fill and mix a color blue. So we're just going to do 54. Ooh. And 60. This is just going to be for the sky. This is just going to be a basic one. So if you want to impress people, you can just do this. And 100. So that makes it 60. 54, 60, and 100. Make sure you do that. And then you can just click this, and that makes it 54, 60, and 100. Doesn't look quite right, though. Oh, it is. Let me just try doing this again, because sometimes something... Ooh, it just... 54. Why does it take forever? Do you guys know? Okay, that is apparently 50. Then we're going to go select the rectangle tool and go to make this, we're going to make a brown. So this one is going to be 11, 60, and 60. And we're going to just draw a simple thing over here, okay? It's not that hard. And then we're going to make a green one now. So green is going to be 34. You want to make sure it's always going to be these mixes. Make sure you're not just doing it. You want to make sure you're listening to the color. So if you're not paying attention, you might have to restart. But hey, that's fine. Oh, and this was already at 60. What am I doing? And then the brightness, we're going to shift this over to 78. 78. Why? Okay, 78. And then I'm just going to use this to make a green one. Oh, but that's way too thick, so I'm just going to skim it down, make it like that. This is good, in my opinion. Then we want to make sure we have a door. So we're going to change the fill to 11, 83, and 100. That is what we're going to do for the door. It was just at 11. Oh, okay, got it. 11, 83. Why did it change it to... Sometimes this is like really hard to just do it like that. And brightness easy 100. And we're just going to draw a small door over here. That's like where the player has to go to. So when we share this project, the directions you can add, aim for the orange door. Now, in my opinion, I do not like using the circle tool for doorknob. Instead, it always does something weird. So I'm just going to go to fill and make the 0, 0, and 0. I'm just going to draw a dot right over here. And then we have, yeah, you want to make sure you go to the paint tool and just put a dot over there. And then that just makes your little door. So, yeah. And then we're going to go back to the code. And then I just like going back to the code, going to the player. So now we're going to go to the code tab again. We're already on the code tab for the player, so we're just going to go to my blocks. And we're going to go to make a block. And this one's going to be move up or down. This block's going to be called, okay. Oh, this, just put it there. I'm just going to put this here, and then I'm going to do move up or down right next to it. I like having organized code. That's just my opinion. Some people like having it everywhere. They can manage that. Right. So this was going to be for Y, because Y is this way and X is this way. X is horizontal, Y is vertical. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And we're going to go to motion, and we're going to go change Y by, but it has a number in there, but instead we're going to go to Y speed. And now, wait, hold on a second. Just making sure. Yep. So change Y by Y speed. And then we're going to go to control. And we're going to do an if block. So if, actually, wait, no, not an if block, an if then else. So basically, if sensing, touching color, blah, 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 blah. But instead of this color, we're going to go to this palette, pipette tool, and then just make sure we put it over the green. And yeah, 3377. Okay, we did this wrong. Yeah, now it's going to be 3377. From now on, since I did it wrong, let me just make sure this one's right. Okay, this is all wrong, okay? This one's 1159, and that one was, I don't know what that other one was. That was 33. So we're just, and 33 and 77. So I'm just gonna have to go back to my backdrops and fix this. So sometimes this happens. 34. I need to be very, very careful. $34, $60. $78. This is what I want. I'm gonna just simply draw over it. Shouldn't be that hard. I'm just going to adjust it a little bit so we don't have to create a whole new backdrop. If you did it correctly, then hats off to you, because me over here couldn't. Now I'm gonna have to do it all over. 60 and 60. I like it better on my laptop, but you know, this one's best for filming. Okay, we're gonna draw over this one. Okay, you can barely even see a difference. So, yeah, go back to player. If touching color Why does it keep on saying 33? Whatever. Touching color that. Then we're going to go to this one. Set something to 0. Set Y speed to not 0. To 1. And we're going to, inside this if else block, we're going to go to control over here, go to this, go drag another if then. And if key up arrow pressed, so we're going to go to right here to sensing, go to space, and instead of space, we're going to do up arrow, obviously. Up arrow pressed, we're going to go set blank to 0, Y speed actually, to not 0, 10. And then else, change Y speed by negative 0.5. And then we're going to get another script over here when blank clicked. We're going to go to get things ready. And see how easy this is? We can just drag our own blocks. Get things ready. And we're going to go to forever over here. Click the wrong section. We're going to go back to my blocks. And we're going to do, let's try the code so far. So yeah, now we are doing this. I'm going to move this level up over here. I just like to make sure that those are not seen. Now, we are almost, we're almost there, okay? And now we're going to go to my blocks, make a block. This is going to be move left or right. That's it. So, oh my god, it changed my code up. Just move this back here. That was actually, you don't know what I'm saying. Let's put this underneath here. And then I'm going to go and add something to this define. So I'm going to go to set blank to something. Set X speed to X speed, not minus, X speed times 0.9. So I'm going to just put, yeah, just to 0.9. And if, this is another if else block. Nope, it's not. If, I'm trying to remember, if, yeah, key left arrow pressed. If key left arrow pressed, set, we're going to go to variables over here and set X speed to 4. Then we're going to go to motion and go to point and direction. Instead of 90, this is going to be negative 90 because we're going left. Because I think on the number line left is going to be negative 90. And that's how you do it for left. But if we're going to go to, wait, I don't know what I'm doing. If key right arrow press this time. set something to 4. Oh my god. First one, we need to be x speed to 4. Missed that completely. And then set x speed to 4. To 4. And then point in direction 90 this time because we're going right. And then, to make sure this works, we're going to go to my blocks. And then, then we're going to go and make another one. So this one is going to be a different one. This one is going to be called check hit while then move. So basically, if there's going to be another one, it's going to be a little different. Check hit while then move. Okay. Keeps on messing it up. That's fine. Check hit while then move. And we're going to need to make a few more. And we're going to make another one called check and level. Okay, and this is also going to mess it up, but I'm going to start like a new section here. Actually, I could just scroll. Yeah, that's like more smart to keep them organized. And now this is the last one. Okay, this would be check fallen off world. Just because, you know, if they failed, I'm gonna make sure they restart. Okay. Did that? Oh my god, what happened here? This is fine, I guess. Yeah, this is how it's gonna be. And then let's do check hit wall then move first. So now we're going to have to do for the brown one. So define check hit wall then move. What do we do? So this is going to be an if else block. Go to control and then if else. That's going to be your block for this one. And if touching color question mark. But we're going to go to this little pipette tool. Do this one. And turn this way. Make sure you get this turn 180 degrees. Then move blank steps, not 10, but X speed steps. And set blank to 0, which is going to be X speed to 0. But else, move X speed steps. It's kind of overlapping this. I'm just going to move it here. I'm just going to move this one too. And move this one, move X speed steps. That's the code for this one. Now let's see what else we do. Now what else do we do? We're gonna start doing this one. So if touching color, and then this is gonna be the door one. Hopefully we also did the door right. 1182. There's always like one color off, but you know that's fine. Change level by 1. This just means, you know, that we move. Well, I did set level. Oops. So change level by 1. Then we're going to switch backdrop to level. Oh, why am I clicking that to level? Go to X, the same one we did last time. Negative 220 and Y 0. Then we need to check fallen off world. What if they like failed? So basically, if Y position, go to if, this is not going to be an if then else, don't worry. So if we're going to choose this, not this one, but this block. And we're going to change this one to negative 170. So this one's not going to be a variable, or like a little like a circle thing. We're going to go scroll motion, Y position. Then what happens? We're going to go to looks and say something to it, notify the player that they failed. Let's just do this one for 1 second. 1 second, not hello, that doesn't say anything, and say, I don't know. Then we obviously want them to restart, so stop all. And in the directions we could add that make sure to click the green flag again if you want to play again, if you want to try again. So now that we're done with defining everything, we're going to change this script over here. So I'm going to change it to, we're going to go to my blocks, and we're going just to drag all these other ones, move left to right, then we're going to do check hit wall, then move, then check fallen off world, then check and envelope. Then now we're going to go to add a backdrop, and we're going to do this like we did last time. So we're going to press right click this or click it, tap it with 2 fingers, and we are going to go to duplicate, and we're going to try 2 different things, and then you can make whatever you want. You can like try it. Actually, 3 different things, maybe even 4. Who knows? So I'm gonna go to fill. This is 11, 60, and 60. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to make a huge one over here, and then I'm just gonna change this one to 34, 60, and 78. Oh no! Wait, undo that. What happened? I don't want to do that. Sorry. I'm gonna change it to 34. I have to do it all over again. 60 and 78. Let's make sure that's the actual color. I wrote it down. 78, 77, 79, but it's not reaching 78. Okay. Let me just make sure that's the actual color, because if it's not, yep, right. I was right. It's always good to double check. And then I'm going to just make another one. Here, let's just make this a little thinner. In my opinion, this is also this is just like too big. Ooh, I'm gonna have to redo that. I'm gonna make a little thin. Make sure that, nope. Yep, this looks pretty good. Then I'm going to do this again, and I think this one is like by far the easiest. When I'm going to drag this over here, I don't have to change these. So I'm going to go here. So we're just going to just change this fill to 54. That was what it was last time. We're going to do 60 and 100. Just going to add little things over here. So like if the player like sadly falls, they're going to have to restart the whole thing. So yeah, and then I'm going to duplicate this again. Press duplicate, and this one is going to be slightly different. This one is going to have like some red triangles you're going to try to avoid. So I'm going to change this to 0, 100, 100. That's like the easiest thing to do by far. And I'm going to just make some like lines over here. Like I'll make 3. The code to like if the player touches this and fails is very easy. Making 3 is more for like effect, but making 1 would be more practical. I'm going to use the fill tool. I'm just going to click each triangle. I know it looks kind of bad, but hey, I said it was going to be basic. Go, and then yeah, I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to change it, and we're going to make a like a. This one is 11, right? Oh my God, 60, and 60. Okay, we're going to just put that over there. Actually, that's too big. Put it right over there. Now we need like some little green grass to top it off. So this one's going to be 34. 60. Oh god, did we do 61 for that? Oh my god, that's going to mess it up. Let's go back to 60. I need to do this again. Because, what if it was... Make this slightly bigger. This one's good. Then, we're going to change this to 34. 60, but this one's going to be 78. I'm sure you've memorized it by now. 34, 60, 70. That's what I memorized. And yeah, these are like the other 3 simple things that you can try, but now we're not done. We need to go back to the player. And also, I'm going to add another when this clicked. Then I'm going to go to if then, and then we're going to go to sensing if touching colors, whatever it is. If touching color this, no, wait, no, if touching color this red, then say for 1 second. 1 second, say No, why am I adding G's? Well, yeah, that's another way you could spell it, but like, I don't want to. And then we obviously want to stop all. So now I think it's time to test out our code. So the first one, we're just going to go here. Second one, oh, it sometimes does that. And third one, we want to make sure, oop, yeah. And fourth one, we don't want to touch that. Yeah, so that's basically the start to a simple platform game. This one wasn't that much code. Like if you want to make a better one, you're going to need more code. But in my opinion, this is a pretty, only takes around like 30 minutes to make. And it's a pretty good game to get started with if you want to make platform games. Hopefully this game helped, and yeah, if you want to see more like this, make sure you like, comment, do whatever. That's optional, but you know, I'm just saying, putting it out there. And bye.